Welcome to story time. This one's about how I got set on fire. Allow me to set the scene. I'm in school, I'm inside, learning all about the joys of alcohol. It turns out alcohol is really flammable. Literally, you touch fire with alcohol and it catches more fire, and then there's just lots of fire. Okay, we're all chilling there out. There's a cask with our little jugs of alcohol, a little flame on the side. You know, it's all fine.
Yeet.
Everything's fine. Until one moment happens where I'm an idiot and I knock my alcohol over. It hits onto the desk. And it pours all over me, like it goes onto my lap and it goes on my chest. And I was like, oh, this is fun. And then I forgot about it, decided to turn on the old flame. And yeah, really flammable stuff all over me equals pain. And I was absolutely covered. And I instantly just sort of burst into flames. And like, I'm not being dramatic, but I was pretty much the human flame at that, or human torch, right? I was a human torch, and it was genuinely terrifying. Now, the logical thing everybody knows is to stop, drop, and roll, right? You've seen it all before. We've all been told. You get set on fire, you lay down, and you just take your time, nice and calmly. Oh no, not me. I decide to run around like a wailing banshee, screaming like, ah! As I go flying around the room, getting chased by my teacher around the science lab, who's trying to put me out like the responsible person, chasing me with a fire extinguisher. I'm running around like an absolute banshee, still wailing everywhere, thinking I'm going to be okay. Everything's kind of not okay at this point. It's like I've burnt all my chin, my hair's all gone off, like I have no eyebrows, my hair's all singed. I'm like getting, you know, panicking, and the more, like, the longer this goes on, it's hurting, and I'm panicking. Mr. Spencer, my science teacher, then gets hold of me, rugby tackles me to the ground, like full on, as if he's like trying to play in the World Cup or something, like England trials, takes me down and starts beating me to try and, actually that sounds really bad. He's putting me out nicely, like there's a responsible reason why he's doing this. He takes me out, he takes me down, puts me out, and I'm fine. I then get sent to like the school nurse. Now, if you've ever been to the school nurse, these people are just normally like, hi, I feel ill. Yeah, you can go home now. That's literally all my sort of school teaching did. I think I'm a little bit older than probably most of you guys. So yeah, school back those days was a little bit, yeah, you just kind of got on with it. This one, I turned up there on fire. Her face is like panicking. She's like, maybe we should call an ambulance. I'm like, oh no, I'm actually okay. Like, I'm not burnt. I'm just hurt. You know what I mean? Like, it's just singed everything. So they phone up my mum and dad and are like, your son's here. He's been set on fire. You should probably come and collect him to sort of look after him and get him sorted. And mum's like, well, I'm at work. And I can hear her on the phone going, but I'm at work. Is he in pain? And the doctor's like, no. And like, well, can he not go back to class then? And I'm still sat there going, what? I'm like literally stinking of burnt hair. I'm like pure birdie. I'm thinking at this point, I need to phone Childline. You know, that's the level we're at right now. Like, there's just pure pain and suffering going on. And my mum and dad are like, nah, you'll be all right. You're not on fire anymore. You're fine. Just crack on with your day. So that's what I did. I sat through maths, English, and like history as well, I think. And then I was just sat there, just stinking of singed and burnt hair. Like, just absolutely stinking. I don't know what level that's actually supposed to be okay. But apparently, that's acceptable. I then had to get the bus home as well, by the way. Like, I had to get like the actual bus. So I'm sat on the bus like a burn victim, just sat there covered in like, my jumper at the point was all black and singed. Trouser crotch was all burnt up. I was like in an absolute mess. So the moral of the story, guys, don't mess with alcohol or fire, or just don't mess about, guys. It ain't fun.